Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night of racing here at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I am here for Division 3. I have done last week's before in Japan, and I do make comms here tonight. I'm your host, S18 Oliver. Tonight, it's been a long time for doing this. Last time I remember was way back in F1 2020, I believe. Yeah, F1 2020, when we did the Canadian Grand Prix together. And that is my good friend, Mr. Mansell. Owen Mansell has joined us for me in the comms booth. How's it going, buddy? It's been a long time.
Hello all. Yeah, good to be here. Monday night, bit different for me. I'm normally obviously on comms with Jamie on Wednesday. Obviously, as you can hear, there's no Thomas with us tonight, so both me and you, of course, has both joined in for this Division 3 race. Like I said, the first time I've commentated on Division 3 this season, but I have kind of been following this season, as you probably noticed last week from the comments last week on the stream. But yeah, we've got a championship fight going ahead today. All basically that Probali needs to do is finish the race, or Probali basically needs to not finish and Doran to win the race. That's all it needs to happen, basically, if it goes to Qatar, which is going to be very unlikely. But, you know, this is SFR. Anything can really happen.
Of course, this is Las Vegas as well. We're close with the walls being so close to each other. Not to mention the fact as well that, like I said before, it is SFR. Anything can happen in this league. Anything can happen. Whilst Silver Fox is doing it on his out lap, if you haven't missed it already, we had the Las Vegas Grand Prix recently in real life, and, well, shock horror, Max Verstappen won the championship, to say the least, for the 4th year in a row, matching Sebastian Vettel as a full-time world champion in a Red Bull car. Silver Fox got a little bit wrong there in that corner there, a little tricky corner that is, as he goes down the Las Vegas Strip. Gotta say, congratulations to Max Verstappen. He certainly deserved it after a very full-on season. But I'm sure next season, Lando Norris and McLaren, and sure the other teams will be pushing hard now to stop that reign of dominance. But here we go. Silver Fox is about to get underway. Hopefully, our knowledge of this track is sort of as good as our real life knowledge in SFR. In real life F1. But here we go. Silver Fox about to get underway. Do you want to take us for this lap of Silver Fox, Mansell?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. So here we go. Then he comes through pretty much the final corner, which is flat out. And here we go. Then the start is his quality lap, first banker lap of the day. So turn 1, basically, you want to try and go, I guess, well, it's wide or close to the wall as possible. You just kind of go close to the wall again. And both of these two corners are pretty difficult to begin with, because obviously the traction, and you really want to be careful with your steering input and all that. First DRS zone he's coming down towards then, and obviously brakes exactly where he needs to do. Goes over that curve at turn number 3. That's exactly fine. Now, if you're running with ABS off, this is going to be a very difficult corner for you, because you're braking while you're turning in at the same time. But again, he does a good job of that as well. Goes over the curve very nicely. And again, also, this is also quite a difficult corner, because you don't actually notice how tight that corner is. And now he's going down towards, well, he's nearly at the end of sector 2 now, where again it can kind of be difficult with these, I guess, really long S's, and again braking point here as well, which also can be a little bit difficult, not as hard as you come in around the Saphir. And now down towards the Las Vegas Strip, which is the main reason why I guess the Las Vegas Grand Prix is really like this, because of this obviously main strip. As you can see, I'm on board with him at the moment, and you got beautiful hotel rooms and lights, and as you all can see, braking zone now into this triple chicane. I believe that this chicane here is definitely better than last season's games. The curves were really big, and you couldn't really ride them as much, but now you can. And now obviously he's coming up towards that final corner, which, like I said, was flat out, and his first banker lap of the time will be a 33.1.
Wow, I'll tell you what, well done there. Well, it's a difficult lap to do, but it's a very difficult lap to manage on. But also another fact is, Owen, is the towing around here. All these teams, all 20 teams here will be going for the tow because of the Las Vegas the big back strip of the Las Vegas Strip. Is the towing factor going to be a major factor here in qualifying?
Yeah, I believe it can be. Obviously, you got that main strip, obviously where you're going to be mainly doing that slipstream effect, whereas both Mercedes looked like they were doing it as well. But yeah, that strip is very similar to like the likes of Baku and obviously after Eau Rouge at Belgium. But yeah, obviously you can see all these tires are now coming in at the moment. Chris Big Pro is currently in that pole position mark. He's been doing quite well recently. I think it's just his consistency isn't as strong as likes as obviously for Burley. 31.7 from him at the moment, and again, I think he's currently on a in lap. His teammate right in front of him as well, also on an in lap. Championship leader, currently P5 with a 32.3, so a decent lap time from him. We've got a McLaren who's just gone ahead. I believe that is Red Doubts. I think that's how I pronounce
Or
his name.
Redoubts, you want to call his name, yeah.
Yeah, you got to bear with me because obviously I haven't commentating on these drivers this season. But yeah, he's coming. He's got quite a lot of traffic, to be fair. He's coming up towards, obviously down that Las Vegas Strip. They should be all right. He should be all right to obviously get rid of all that traffic because there's a lot of space down the strip. As you can see, there's a Williams that pulls out away, and obviously I think there's a Red Bull right in front as well that also will pull out away very nicely indeed. So nobody really affecting his lap. Right, I've got yellow flag, but that is just for people pulling over. That's completely fine. But like I said, the strip is